Hello my fellow adventurers and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue and today we're playing Stellar Interface. I've got a decent bit to talk about today. So I'm gonna hop in. I have all the DLCs for this game, which is why I have all these extra characters. If you're playing normally without DLCs, you just have these two. I also have gold mode, not gonna use that right now. Just saying this is its thing. Lost Mole, super overpowered. So, like, I'm not gonna use this one. I'm just gonna start with the basic mole should be fine. For empty weapon slots. I have played this game before, but a little bit. I had it on itch.io, and I repurchased it on Steam. Let's equip that. Alright. Let's see. Consumables. Pause menu. Cycle consumable, fire consumable, dash, fire, okay. Okay, so we have our missions. Destroy a laser turret, don't get to it, okay. So, turn the sound down a bit more. Alright, so Stellar Interface. The game isn't being updated. One sec. Sorry, I just wanna... There we go. Okay, so Stellar Interface, it's a, like, shoot 'em up roguelike. You can see it has a very good, cool, like, retro feeling to it. I do have gold UI on, which is why all the bars are gold instead of other colors. But that shouldn't that's another thing with the, but I'll talk about that in a moment. First of all, if you're watching this video, that probably means, okay, let's equip. Okay, that's it. So we have you'll see we have a damage up, 10%. We have our progress through the level in the top left. Top right. Top left has our health. Alright. Wow, already? Okay. So, okay, I want to find this out. So the items will have different descriptions. Like this, damage up for lasers. Now, the Fool's ones are funny. All enemies have their weapons removed and are set to 1 HP, reduced to 1 HP. Sounds really powerful, but then we also want to look at the name, the Fool's Double Radial Projectiles. So I'm gonna take that, and here's what it does. Yep, it's double radial projectiles, nothing to do with the health. Anyways. So again, about, honestly, if you're watching this video, that probably means that you watch enough of my videos to be wondering, where have I been for like the past 2-3 weeks? 3 weeks, I think. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Alright, the answer to that is that I was getting my computer repaired. One of the fans messed up, and I had to get that fixed, and it took longer than expected, but I'm back. I'm recording extra videos because I'm super excited. Currently, so yeah. You also might be wondering why am I not doing Featured Shot Ultra? I just wanted to take a break from that. So let's use our consumable, like that. The bottom right, you see we have our consumable bar. It fills up as we kill things, and then when it's full, I gain 1 use of my consumable. Pretty simple. And I am gonna die. That's not good. Just check. Okay. Alright, yeah. I died. So let's see what are our goals. Homing missile only. Kill there's no lost lords at the moment, so we can ignore that. Shotgun only loadout. What character do I think would be best with this? Let's go with the Lotus. Let's equip with that. So, and then we can start. So you see the character has, and we have our software here. OCDR Canon. if you only have blasters, machine guns, and shotguns equipped, you get a stat boost of 15% attack speed up, 15% damage up. So yeah, Stellar Interface is a game by Imagination Overflow. It's a cool game. I want to play it, probably make some videos on it. Has a good amount of content. It's fun, satisfying. I'm just gonna say that some of the item names YouTube might not be. Okay, now this guy does that. And now the main issue there is that if I get caught in the blast, that's basically just an insta-kill. So, yeah. There's that. Alright, so an interesting thing about the way runs work in this game is that currently the run is actually contains no mini-bosses or anything. It's a single boss. See the, so this character has a different consumable. If you look in the bottom right, you see we have tofu delivery. It's a strange name. Let's take joy. That's a... So you see if we look at a level, we have 4 different things to check. Factory, percent, merchant, lost lord, and threat level. Lost lord is never gonna be this run, it's always gonna be 0. Merchant is chance to get, it's not exactly a shot, but kind of. Threat level is how dangerous the level is. You see, it's, like, it looks like it can't go that high. I think it can go. So let's just do another level, and you see we have this, we took joy, that's a drone. It orbits us, and if we take damage, it will slowly heal. So yeah, that's... Here, let's turn the music up a little. Okay, so you see it's that healing beam. As long as we're close enough, we get healed. So yeah, that's... Let's see. So then these enemies, they simply just kind of fly at me. I have to defeat them or else they deal damage. Well, obviously, but like... But yeah, so I really like how this game has the feel of like or almost not exactly an arcade game, but it doesn't like it puts a roguelike spin, roguelite I guess, but ooh, okay, now this one's really good. The fool's double projectiles, not double radial, just double. Summons 2 giant Siamese octopus that fight by your side. We can ignore that completely. Just hop into this level. And you can't really see it as well with shotguns, but basically all our weapons now are double shot. So with shotguns, basically what that means is we're just shooting more projectiles. And you can get up to quintuple projectiles, I think. Okay, that's a cannon turret. That's one of our missions. Let's just... There we go. We blew it up, and it's not gonna appear until the end of the level. Okay. These are all these, like, mines that you can clear up by kind of shooting at them. Let's do that. Clear that. Alright, these I think I can't tell. This is the final wave. At the top, there's little, like, bars to show where. Okay. Parallel computing, V2, greater fire rate increase, sure. See, this is threat level 4. Yeah, the threat level will only go up to 5. You see, we've got this big factory design. It's cool. Ooh. So we got a merchant. What this lets us do is it lets us swap out our gear. So let's upgrade one. You know what? Let's downgrade one of our weapons, which does not give us enough. Let's just go. Okay, so now we have slightly different weapons. They're both shotguns, though. Hop in. Gonna go to this. Okay, so we have... So this is actually a pretty decent So the thing about what weapons it can use is the RAM stat. Entering a merchant does give you increase your RAM, but like, and then weapons have an amount of RAM it takes to use them. So I'm not particularly worried, but you see I'm firing a lot of projectiles, even though, like, yeah, before I picked up, I'm firing a lot of projectiles, and that's because I have the double projectiles upgrade. Yeah, that's the best I can come up with for saying this. With my Future Shot Ultra mod, I want to release it. I don't know if I've quite figured out how I will end up doing that, but still highly recommend you play Future Shot Ultra. Stellar Interface is also a great game. It is really fun. Alright, so we cleared the level. Let's take Lord of the Piercings to get piercing shots. Let's do this. Danger 3 level. Oh, wait, it does have a Lost Lord chance. Interesting. So you see now, piercing, our shots go straight through enemies. Which means that our shotguns now become even more lethal than before. So I did get some Steam achievements before starting the video, simply because I had a save file in the game already from playing it on itch.io. Playing it, the version I own from itch.io. Whatever. So, I do, some of the in-game achievements won't pop up as Steam achievements, but I did clear my save file, because I felt that that's what I should do, and yeah, that's the situation. So, you start to learn the patterns and stuff. Social dronism, I'm not gonna say this, but it's funny, and I'm gonna take it because it's actually good. It's good, funny. Oh no, it goes up to threat level 5. So, it goes up to threat level 6. So, you see my projectiles are now bigger. That's all I'm gonna say about the item. As I said, YouTube might not be particularly happy with some of the item names, but other than that, the game should be pretty much fine. So, there's that. There isn't, the items really don't have particularly useful descriptions, you have to kind of memorize them, which can get annoying, but like, I've memorized most of them. At least, well, they either have, I mean, specifically the ones that need to be memorized. Like, some of them say pretty much what they do, they just don't give exact stats. And then there's others that don't really tell you what they do. That's the... So yeah. So there's the final boss of the game, we literally can't fight for this run. It takes the Binding of Isaac idea, and not exactly the Binding of Isaac, but like, the way Binding of Isaac does it like once you win for the first time, there's then one extra area added. In this game, there are 8 different bosses, which are the 8 galactic overlords. And the way it works is that for now, oh, you see there, there's some Lotus enemies. All the enemies like this, are also playable. There's also playable versions. Don't need that. It's gonna tell me, it's gonna give me more accurate data. Don't need that. I'm just gonna take fire rate up. Let's go here. So I've gotten pretty strong already. This is gonna be a decently short run. I'm probably gonna do one more run after this. But then, I might do one more run. I'll have to see. So, I'm just I'm doing pretty well here. So the final boss, I don't want to spoil what it is, because it's actually, I have read it for. It's just, anyways, the final boss is has a really cool concept. I don't want to spoil it, but so it takes, so the first run will always, there's no mini bosses, and we'll always run and the Overlord is the first of the Galactic Overlords. You'll kind of see this anyways, but I'll just explain a little bit. And then each run, all previously defeated Overlords can now show up as mini-bosses called Lost Lords. And then there's a new boss. And once you beat the final boss, instead, it's now a random boss becomes the Overlord, and they're shuffled. Also, things like the factory, there's different, like, zones that can start up here that you can start to go through as you go further and further outwards. You kind of can see the edge of one from the factory. And I think now that I think, I think the map actually like kind of zooms out as you yeah, so I might end up just doing this one run. I don't know what so also when you beat a boss, you're given a medal of, that's not worth it. Let's take another healer. As I said, it's not worth it to take better, more accurate maps when you're this far into the run. So let's just use my consumable to show what it does. It gives me a speed boost, and I fire those projectiles for a short amount of time. So that's what it does. I took quite a bit of damage there that I didn't need to, but whatever. And as you see, I've got like 7 of them at the moment. Okay. This is gonna be okay. So yeah, what's actually interesting though is the enemy weapons are kind of similar to the, like, most of the stuff of the enemies and stuff actually have a lot in common with the player. For example, as you saw before, I think quite a few of the enemies are actually use the same like sprites and stuff as playable characters, which creates a kind of cool effect. I don't know. I like it. And there's not actually that many different like enemies, but as you go like do harder levels, just like I can equip different weapons, the enemies kind of can as well. So it does create like a cool, unique effect. Yeah. The Lotus is best with like the shotguns, machine guns, and blasters. Let's clear that out. We can take speed up, or one of these two. These are both allies. I'm actually simply gonna take speed up. So this is the Overlord. You see also the names are randomly generated. So this is Battleship Hotel. I'm gonna do the Industrial Outpost Coppola or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this is probably gonna be the last level of this run. Yeah. So after this, the runs do get longer, as you continue to beat the different Lost Lords, the different Overlords. You'll see. There's no cutscenes or anything. There's not really any lore to the game either. Maybe a tiny bit, I guess, if you count the Overlords. The Overlords, though, are also kind of strange. They vary wildly in what they are and what they're called and stuff. It's interesting. Alright, let's just do that. Okay, and then another one? Alright. Almost done with the level. Oh. Having the double healer is super good. You can get much better. 2 is, let's just say 2 is fine early game, but once you get into the late game, 2 is probably not that great. Ooh, and we're gonna take double radial projectiles for the boss fight. It's not gonna help really in this fight, but it's easy. Okay, now we're up against Bali. I'm gonna go Bali. Let's call him, say Bali. So you see, there's less projectiles firing out the back because I don't have the double shot there. I just have normal. So you see, he actually has 3 lights. The second one's already come on due to his health dropping low enough, dealing a good amount of damage. Soon the 3rd light should come on, and a 3rd thing in the center should appear. There we go, we have that 3rd piece in the center, fires a 3rd type of projectile that goes like that. So this is the main mechanic, and then he has one more attack where he does this. So yeah, that's the first boss. I think it's called Bali. And I completed 2 missions. Gonna get a reward. The Blend Weekly Volume 1 and Merchant Liquidation. And look at this. Congratulations, another Overlord has risen. So this is pretty much a win. Okay, did get some achievements. So if we go here, we have our cartridges. Let's just turn on gold mode for a sec. Okay. So these 4 are special. Let's turn it off again though. I don't know how to buttons. Anyways, so no new characters, but that's obvious. I mean, not obvious, but alright. So we have these characters we have these characters. You'll notice this character looks like Bali. That's just a cool thing. Fights, then there's the medals. We have our software, which we can see what it does, what its descriptions are at least. We have 2 consumable descriptions, 2 missions we've completed, and then a few achievements. So yeah, there's 5.0, install 5, install the maximum. Anyways, that is Stellar Interface. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody!